If you are looking to send an invite or collaborate with others on Google Docs, make sure that you watch this entire tutorial to understand how. To use Google Docs, you need a Google account. If you don't have a Google account, make sure that you watch the video at the end of this video. Now let's get started. Get access to Google Docs, open a new browser and open a new tab. After successfully opening a new tab, navigate your mouse to Google Apps. It is much easier if you are using a Chrome browser. You can access Google Docs in two ways. The first one is in your Drive, and the second option is selecting Google Docs from the Google Apps directly from here. What I would recommend is that you access Google Docs from Google Drive. I would go ahead and select it. I will be using this sample document to illustrate how you can collaborate with others to work on a particular document with you. I will double click to open the file. Currently, I am the only person working on this document. When you look at the log beside the share, you can see that this is private only to me. In case you want to change that, you click on share. Over here in this box, you're going to enter the email addresses of the people that you would want to collaborate with. If you don't want to add the email address of these individuals, you can also give them general access. When you click below this general access, you can select anyone with a link. In a situation whereby you have more than 4 or 5 collaborators, you can share the link with them. And when you click on anyone with the link option, come to this drop down. People that have access to this link, you can give them roles like viewer role, commenter role, or editor role. When you give someone a viewer role, it means that they can only view your document, but they cannot edit your document. When you give somebody commenter role, it means that they can view your document and they can also comment on your document, but they cannot edit. But when you give them editor access, it means that they can view your document, that is one. They can edit whatever you have in your document. They can share your document with other people as well. Giving editor access means that you are giving full control of your document to this particular individual. So make sure that before you share your files or document with anyone, you trust the person and you know that this person is not going to mess with your file or document. After selecting this option, you go ahead and copy the link and then you share it with the individuals that you want to share it with. Now, when you don't want to go with this option, like I said earlier, you can add the email addresses of these people by clicking on add email address, and then you go ahead and select their email address. When you add the email address of the person, you can add more than one email addresses actually. Let me go ahead and do that. Now, after adding the email addresses, you can also give them roles like viewer role, commenter role, and editor role. Like I said earlier, when you give them editor role, it means that they have full access of your document. They can edit, they can view, they can comment, they can do all changes to your document. So make sure that you trust the person. You can add a short message by saying that this is the document that we are working on, and then you click on send. Open my email address so that you can see. So now when you do that, you're going to get, this is what you're going to see. You're going to get the invite and you go ahead to open this document. Over here, you can collaborate with the person by updating changes and typing whatever you want to type in the document. If I should minimize this and go back to the original document, I can see that this is here. All right. And I would see the people that are working on this particular document. So you can see that I have this individual here, not a guide, and me that I'm working. So as the owner of this file, I'm going to see the person here. And then when I open the other file, I'm going to see that this is the owner. This is the owner of the document. This is the owner of the document. Now you can chat among yourselves using the chat button here. When I click on this, I can say hello Darley. Hit enter. And when I click on this, I can see that there is an unread message that I need to attend to. You can decide to join the chat or ignore. You can say hi. How is it going? You can use this method to work smoothly on a document. If you are looking to learn more, make sure that you subscribe to the channel so that you don't miss out on any tutorial. Thank you for watching.